Thank you, Chairman Shabbat. Thank you, Chairman Forbes, for what is an incredibly important, crucial, and timely hearing on maritime sovereignty in the South and East China Seas. I believe it's important for us as a Congress to really begin exploring what actions we should take to maintain these key maritime and airspace routes and keep them open. I also am deeply concerned about the actions China took, particularly the rapidity of the announcement on unilaterally establishing a new East China Sea Air Defense Identification Zone, an ADIZ. China's dramatic ADIZ expansion really extends over the East China Sea territories that historically have been under Japan's administrative control and certainly overlaps with the ADIZs of Japan and the Republic of Korea, two important allies of the United States. China is also now requiring that foreign aircraft file flight plans if they intend to fly in Chinese airspace, and has threatened that their armed forces would respond in cases of noncompliance. Furthermore, China continues to exhibit a disturbing trend in their foreign policy. We've seen this before. If we look at the example of the South China Sea, as they extended, and if you look at the 9-dash line area, it creates conflict, it creates tension and uncertainty. And, if we don't respond immediately, over time, it becomes much more complex and much more difficult for us to address. The 9-dash line affects island groups and reefs that are also claimed by Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Taiwan, Vietnam, all important trading partners of the United States, and all at a crucial time when we are demonstrating this pivot to Asia. And the United States has a role in mediating and lowering the volume here a bit. China is also requiring that all foreign fishing vessels obtain permission from China to navigate these contested waters. Unacceptable. Chinese authorities are showing vigor in pushing maritime power as a fundamental national goal and one that they are willing to challenge anyone on. We've got to send, as a body, in a bipartisan manner, a strong message to China that these threatening and provocative moves to assert their maritime territorial claims are unacceptable. These steps clearly undermine the peace and stability of the Asia-Pacific. If China is left unchallenged, China's claims over the region will solidify, thus altering the status quo. The time for provocative and strategic engagement with our allies is now, before China's next move, like more ADIZ expansions for the South China Sea or the Yellow Sea. We've got to do this immediately. China and the other nations in the region must address any outstanding territorial and jurisdictional issues by engaging in diplomatic dialogue and not through coercion, threats, or force. International laws and norms must be upheld in order to de-escalate tensions and mitigate any risk of an accidental military clash. And that is dangerous. Given the importance of trade and transport in this region, the U.S. must navigate and enforce the rights to freely navigate in these contested areas. Again, Mr. Chairman, thank you for calling this important hearing. I look forward to hearing the testimony as the witnesses and working together as a body. I yield back.